This short video is brought to you by EdTech Recharge.
Choosing between conducting your research in-house or hiring a trained researcher could be a difficult decision. In some cases, if you are planning for a formative research project to last years, you might be considering hiring a full-time researcher as part of your team to conduct that research. In other cases, you might be looking at a short-term project where a hired researcher might fit the bill. Either scenario, whether you're contracting your research project or hiring someone in, consider hiring someone trained in your product area. So if you are a company that works in EdTech, hire someone who's familiar with learning pedagogies. Hire someone, let's say, go even specific in math instruction or literacy or the science of motivation. The reason for hiring someone who's trained in the research methods, particular to the field that you are working in, are three key benefits. One, a trained researcher is more likely going to know what questions to ask. Helping you refine your research questions is perhaps the biggest service a researcher can do, because that determines everything after that. Second, a trained researcher is more likely going to be able to proactively plan to collect the kind of data that you need, but also identify opportunities for additional data collection. For example, when we conduct usability studies, we not only collect information on what our set goals are, but if the opportunity arises, we use that interview as an opportunity to reach back out to them and propose solutions and say, what if we did this? Or what are your thoughts about a dashboard that presents this other piece of information? Identifying those opportunities can save you a lot more in the long run. And the third key piece, I think, is a trained researcher is going to be able to give you more grounded recommendations. And when I say grounded recommendations, I don't merely mean, hey, here's everything that you can fix, or here's everything that's working well, but being able to weight which of these are most critical for your product growth, which of these are most critical for learning, and how do you balance that trade-off? Because there's almost always going to be a tension between what's effective and what's feasible, and how do you meet them in the middle? Whatever you decide, the key goal is for you to ask better questions and get started with your research. Start small. A foot forward is always a foot ahead. And always feel welcome to reach out to us. I'm Dr. Kripa Sundar from EdTech Recharge, and I'd love to hear from you, whether you have thoughts, comments, or even additional questions. Follow us on LinkedIn. Connect with us in person. We'd be more than happy to help you with your research needs. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.